Hello, everybody, and we are going to be doing the top 10 facts about super creepy facts about Disney theme parks. 1. There are dead people in Disneyland. There's a tradition of guests bringing the cremated ashes of their loved ones and scattering them in the haunted mansion. Although these poor souls are vacuumed up each night by the cleaning crew, there still remain human remains in one of the parks. One of the beds in Pirates of the Caribbean has a headboard that contains real bones. Because those are the perks of a pirate's life, sleeping on built furniture from the corpse of your enemies. Sleep Number cannot compete with the shut-eye you get on top of Blackbeard's femur. 2. Jungle Cruise has no need for us. Over the nearly 60 years it's been open, the Jungle Cruise has developed into its own ecosystem. The fake Jumbo has become real, self-suspicious jungle. Disneyland landscapers no longer tend to it, beyond pruning the tropical plants each year. Guys, if a fake jungle can become a real jungle, that means the animatronic animals can come to life. And then literally all my childhood nightmares are real. Number 3. Disney abandoned 2 theme parks. In 1999 and 2001, Disney shut down 2 of its parks in Disney World, Discovery Island and River Country, respectively. They were closed due to new Florida law that forbid unchlorized natural water from being used in amusement parks. But the company chose not to demolish either of them, so they remain standing and rotting today. In 2009, a brave man named Shane Pervez visited the island. You can see photos of the abandoned parks, but you should probably look at these pictures of Splash Mountain Riders, because they are fun and goofy and won't immediately drain you of your remaining blissful innocence. We are getting close to the end here. I would like to give a big shout out to P, who have been right on Skype with me, as I am scared to death while reading this. P can see my screen, and she's going to read the next one. Right, P? Okay, go. Read it. Number 4.
There's a ride that ends in hell. Most of the oldest rides at Disneyland are dark rides. That is, they're indoor rides that sparsely lit and are meant to create scenes that you ride past. One dark ride, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, ended with Mr. Toad from The Wind in the Willows driving into an oncoming train and literally arriving in hell, like actual hell. Devils and fire and brimstone are all of that.
Well, I will read the next part. To add to the fun-filled I can't read that word, of park guests being dead and suffering eternal damnation, the entire area was even heated. But the weirdest part of this is that it's not even a recreation of any scene from the movie or book versions of The Wind in the Willows. Whoever designed the ride just felt like adding a section where you got to see Walt Disney's current resting place. P will read the 5th one as we get on to it.
There is an underground world beneath Disney World. Here's something weird. Disney World was built with an incredibly complex, enormous underground tunnel system, perfect for your average terrifying mole man society. These tunnels are called elevators, short for and here's what they look like.
There are some pictures.
As you can see, when you're at Disney World, there are always people underfoot. But why was this insane system of secret hallways built beneath the happiest place on Earth? Walt Disney put up the wall so cast members traveling between areas or doing things out of character wouldn't ruin the magic, especially when they were performing tasks like garbage removal and hiding the course I really can't pronounce of kids who let the water from Splash Mountain get in their mouths. Disney wanted a system in his original Disneyland, but the park was too small, and building a secret underground lair was too complex for an existing park. So they saved the idea until Disney World was being planned. The whole thing takes about 9 years, and some of the tunnels are so long that employees travel by golf cart like vehicles. Sadly, if you ever want to see the tunnels yourself, you'll have to get a job at Disney World or drink some of the water in Splash Mountain.
Next, 6. Disneyland Paris keeps making people want to kill themselves. Interesting. As reported by the Independent and the New York Daily News, a man working as a chef at Disneyland Paris committed suicide in 2010. Before he took his own life, he wrote on the wall, "I don't want to go back to Mickey's house, except in French," which makes it terrifying and tragic. But this wasn't an isolated incident in November 2013. Another Disneyland Paris employee tried to lit himself on fire, but he was stopped just in time. The same year, a child fell out of the water and suffered severe injuries. Although Disneyland Paris is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Europe, with roughly 15 million visitors per year, it is an impressive body count, which is the absolute last thing a theme park should ever have, besides a shortage of corn dogs. A theme park should always have more corn dogs than dead bodies. It makes sense that Disneyland Paris has an upsetting history, given that it was never called the happiest place on earth, but called Le Stupid Castle dumb Americans built for effing mouse. Let's let P read the next one again.
The tree of life has evil roots. The tree of life is the giant decorative tree that sits in the center of Disney World's Animal Kingdom. The Imagineers needed a specific skeleton to make the tall as flexible as they wanted. What worked the best was an old oil rig. So to recap, the Disney park whose focus is environmental preservation has at its center a secret monument to fossil fuels. This is the single greatest irony to be recorded. Second to maybe the fact that Dr. Seuss didn't like children. I felt like I needed to add that case in just in case this article wasn't long enough to destroy your childhood.
Well, let me read 8, 9, and P will read 10. Let's go. Walt Disney is Big Brother. When Walt Disney was built in the early 1950s, Walt Disney put a secret apartment on the second floor of the fire department on Main Street so he could watch the guests in the park from a hidden vantage point. Like Zeus watching the mortals from Mount Olympus, except smoking way more cigarettes. After his death, the company decided to put a light in the window in Disney's memory, just to remember that we're always being watched. Always. Oh my gosh, P, you're reading the next one. I'm scared.
No, seriously, Walt Disney is Big Brother. What else did Walt do to while building Disneyland. He made sure he could control as much as the guests' sensory input as he could. He controlled what guests heard. Speakers were placed throughout the park to pump out music and sounds that specifically corresponded to each land. He also controlled what guests saw. Most of Disneyland buildings were designed with forced perspective to make them seem larger. Forced perspective means the scale of the building grows smaller as its height grows. As you look at the castle, you can see that the second story is shorter, almost more squished than the first story.
Well, I'm seeing we're at the end of this video. Well, I'm scared now. P, you read the next one.
The only person with more powers than Walt Disney, cats. Disney realized that cats are cheap and convenient pest control at night. When the park is closed, cats roam free. Pest control, you ask. Why would Disneyland need pest control? Because the happiest place on earth is home to rats. Yup. Why does the presence of rats in Disneyland surprise you? After all, Disney's mascot is a rodent, yet he's officially approved the genocide of his brethren. Minnie Mouse, the ultimate traitor.
If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you want more videos, comment down below what topic we should do. Thank you guys for watching. This is Kata Felix. See you guys.